Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 5 of the One to Pass podcast, joined with their guests, Lon and Philip.
It's the Lon and Philip show.
It's the Lon and Philip show. It's a joke, but it actually is probably going to be that way, depending on how they go.
Because we recorded this once.
Yeah.
And it was the Lon and Philip show.
Also,
and the recording got lost.
Yes. Also, this is the first time you guys are going to see video, and hopefully for more to come.
Don't lie to the people until it actually comes out. You don't know that. You tried 3 times.
If you see video, there is video. If you don't, you know why.
Fingers crossed. And if you can't see our fingers crossed, you can hear it now.
And if there is no there is no video, the reason I sound a little bit more echoey because the mic is very far away from me because of my booming voice.
They're having to share a mic.
It's okay.
Enough said.
I can share.
Anyways, today's topics we're going to be talking about. Brentgate and Ketter both got a countercharger and soul charger and a card that as a discard target, and what are the possibilities of other nations getting them. What to expect from the other Vairinas that we have not seen yet. How do you guys feel about the DSR rares, and also the remaining overtrigger skills? And with that, cue an intro. And we're back. Let's start off with the countercharger soul chargers. So, Brentgate and Ketter, again, both got a card that allows them to countercharge and soul charge, one in the form of a grade 3, another one in the form of a grade 1. And they also got a card that when you discard them, do something. So they're nice discard targets, whether they draw or they call themselves a rear guard. And they also, I think we also got blitz orders for both Dragon Empire now and for Stoicheia.
And Dark States.
And Dark States, yes, as of last night. So, what are y'all's opinions? Do you think other nations are going to get these? And if so, in what form?
Hold on, just to clarify, you said counter charging soul charger, right?
Yes.
Okay, granted, they did get them in different forms. Like the Gator one is a on hit, but it still does counter charge and soul charge.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger merit of that card, in my honest opinion,
It's resist.
The bigger merit of that card, in my honest opinion, is the fact that it can't be fucking touched.
Yes, but it's also an on hit, which means your opponent has options about it.
Yeah, so you're probably swinging with that thing first in Bastion.
Yes, because
And then if you can restand, you're swinging again.
exactly.
Wait, is that once per turn?
No.
Oh yeah, there you go. You let it hit twice. It's double counter charge.
I'm very excited about the grade 1 for Brentgate.
Oh fuck yeah!
Needed it so bad, and it's okay. Well, the jail one needed it more because I don't know.
Okay, look, the jail one needed it for the counter charge, not much for the soul charge.
Oh no! I don't care about the soul charge. It's the counter charge that's important because we need to keep locking them up.
Exactly. Orifice, on the other hand, uses both.
Oh yeah,
Orifice is very nice.
It needed it a lot in that deck, especially because it's double. It's 2 counterblast. So like you have, instead of taking 2 hits to reset, now you can just take 1.
Especially with the card that got leaked with it, it's a counterblast one, soul blast one. Basically, those 2 cards work together.
Oh yeah,
I do feel that the Brentgate one's a bit stronger for the simple fact that you guarantee your soul charge and counter charge. You're not having to rely on your opponent.
Yeah, but you're losing a unit in the process.
Also, it's a grade 1, so it comes out a lot sooner.
That too.
If you have an order. So in jail, it can come out after your grade 2 ride. In the other Orifice one, it can come out on your grade 2 ride.
Yeah, like
turn.
in the grade 3 one though, it has to be in the front. It's on hit.
Yep.
So this was just like, you can just put me in the back row anywhere, bro. I'll work. I'll work wherever you want me to be.
Now on the other hand, the whole blitz order thing, I'm more interested in that. The fact that Stoicheia got a blitz order not only in the start deck, but also an interesting blitz order that's CB2 neg 1 crit in the booster set. And then Dragon Empire got a 15k shield. So if you compare that to the start deck with blitz order for Stoicheia, that's almost the exact same, but of a different condition. Now Dark State's got a 15k shield with a condition. That's in honesty better in your Bear Magnus than in Bruce.
I hadn't actually seen the card yet.
Okay, so the Dark State's blitz order is you gain 15k shield if your soul has 5 or more cards.
Oh.
So your Bear Magnus is easy. Bruce, on the other hand, it's like up and down.
What grade is it?
It's a grade 1 order.
1, yep.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, which is interesting because I think Dragon Empires is a grade 2, and so is Stoicheia's.
But the Dragon Empire one is also limit break 3.
Yes.
So it's different conditions. And then that leads me to the other thing of, are we going to see blitz orders for Cater and Brentgate? Because I made this opinion after our recording of Brentgate versus Stoicheia of Orfist is decent. You just want a full board of fucking tokens.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason to call anything from your hand. So they make any sort of defense in the sense of blitz orders or units. You're just putting all of them in. So if we get a 15k blitz order, fuck that's going at a 4.
You might have to. You probably could cut down some of the world orders just to make room.
No.
I'd say like one off of each one,
Maybe.
just to slim it, because you have the one that searches at the beginning, and you just have to draw two more.
That's the exact problem. That deck does not go anywhere if you don't see at least one naturally in your hand. So you have to max them out right now. Because if you don't see one, you're literally doing nothing that entire game.
Also, Keter Sanctuary is really going to need it because Bastion really wants a grade 3 blitz order in hand. That way they have more defensive options instead of having to rely on.
Technically, you already got your defense. Bastion did get a grade 3 that gains 5k shield for every single unit on the board, includes itself. So, or immediately just by guarding with it and Bastion on the Vanguard, it's already a 5k. And you probably have front row rear guards of grade 3, so it's already a 10k guard. And if you fill a fucking board, it gets bigger and bigger. So I don't think you really need a blitz order, but if you get one, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, it's not going to hurt. More defensive, and you have a deck full of nothing but grade 3s is good.
Yeah, it could definitely.
The only reason I say in Bastion it's not good because Bastion, out of all the decks, is the one that has the most draw power. You don't need more defense. You got more than enough draw power to compensate that defense.
It has more than enough power too.
It does good at both. It needs to have a weakness.
So Bastion's already balanced. You don't need more.
Fair.
You don't need to make it perfect.
Correct.
even though they made it really good with these discard targets though.
Yeah,
like
discard
dude,
targets.
oh man,
that witch.
That witch, like it's already good in Hexa Orb.
Waifu material.
Possible.
Put it. Now there ain't no possibility to it. I've seen it.
Like the ditch in Hexa Orb, and it can also work in Bastion because you can reveal it and then ditch it.
Yeah, but in Bastion's better because now you have a discard target for a skill.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Bastion also has that skill. You're not wrong. I feel like the witch is better than the Brengate one. The Brengate one, you have to specifically have a set order. So unless you're running jail, you're not ditching that in Orfist unless you're going for grade 3 turn, and that's it.
Exactly.
And it's a counterblast. Both decks don't want to use that counterblast. So I feel like the witch one is, the Keter Sanctuary ditch target is hell a lot better than what Brengate got.
Yes.
And I think we might see for the other nations, but I don't think so. I think this is we might maybe one more for one nation, but I don't think anybody else is going to get it.
Like, part of me wants to say that feels weird to not let every clan or nation be balanced that way. But at the same time, look at Dragon Empire over here sitting with the Dover dress and nobody else gets it.
Look,
He got the cool toy.
See, that's exactly the point. Granted, everybody got a blitz. Okay, everybody. 3 clans or 3 nations got blitz orders that are 15k shields in one shape or form, but different conditions. What's the point of giving everybody a blitz order? What's the point of giving everybody characters? What's the point of giving everybody a ditch target? What's the point of then playing different nations? You're only doing one gimmick then instead of actually a whole deck being different in the play style.
It just feels weird though because Keter Sanctuaries is so powerful that it just feels like Dragon Empire needs one. That's all I'm going to say.
Dragon Empire got a on place Counterblast ones draw 2. That's fine. That's
yeah, but so did Keter Sanctuary.
But also Dragon Empire, you do have to.
No, I didn't.
You got a Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 1 to draw 2.
Yeah, but you need a.
It needs the same requirements, only for more counterblast.
You also need to call a grade 3 from your hand. Granted, it's not hard.
Yeah,
but it's a condition.
But you still need to have that Vairina and a Trickstar to do that.
Oh, getting a Trickstar on board is so hard.
It can be.
It's not affecting your ride line. Don't bullshit me.
Yeah, but then you have to rely on that one dying afterwards to get
so
the one
back. So you can get it back when Nirvana. No. You cannot win this argument. You will always have a Trickstar on board, some way, shape, or form. The only way you cannot have a Trickstar on board if you're playing against Barrow Magnus and you got the 15k super fast. Because then it's in your soul.
Yeah. Or you're very sad. You're pretty unfortunate not to intercept with it.
Hey?
You can intercept with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that, you're just unfortunate not to intercept with it.
Well...
No.
If they really wanted to be like, if they didn't have any cards to call down from hand, they can just attack with the Vanguard, suck it all in, and then call this.
Think this is a segue. No. What if you're just a grade 3 variant on top of it? There's no intercepting with that.
Fair.
To be seen of what all it can do.
I mean, it is an overdress unit. It is a grade 3. It probably will overdress on Trickstar, and if it doesn't, it'll overdress over something. But point still stands.
What if you overdress the overdress? Wear 2 dresses.
All right. I want to say one thing before we segue back into this this spiral of a downhill. We're getting ready to go. Back to the countercharger soul chargers. By God, please give Stoic KO one. No. Please give Stoic KO one.
It needs to have a weakness.
It's
we
so
just
bad.
This with Keter Sanctuary. It needs to have a weakness.
Also, just a disclaimer for people: there's a peanut gallery behind us. Anyway, no. I will give you a soul charge of some sort, but not too much. That is the one merit of Stoichea right now, is being tamed by its resource management. You give it resources, it'll go stupid.
Fast.
Do you mean like Header?
Like Breakgate?
Breakgate ain't stupid, I promise you. If you ever played Horny Jail, if the opponent has like any 2 brain cells to rub together, they'll just hold back the resources, and you can never get there.
And Orph is a CB2. You can only do it twice. If you see the grade 1 encounters, you can do it 3 times. By that point, you got a full board.
Yeah.
All right, peanut gallery.
Hold on, just one more thing. Spikes and non-spikes in Darkgate.
Hey?
What?
Are you talking about comparing both?
Yeah, like okay, it's like
the Dark State
the
decks
Dark State,
currently.
The spikes, they got the new thing where it's like where it's that one card where basically if it doesn't hit, you get 10k and something like critical. I don't know. Oh, the overtrigger. I'm thinking the overtrigger.
We'll talk about overtriggers.
Oh yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
You're gonna have fun editing that because you're gonna have to bump up the gain just to hear him.
Or that, or just cut them out completely.
Yeah, there you go.
Just put subtitles over me. Just put subtitles.
Subtitles.
There you go.
There's your editing.
All right. So, speaking of Vairinas, we've already seen 2 Vairinas. We know 2 more are coming. Off of what we've seen, what do you guys expect?
I don't fucking want to talk about the booster set 1, the booster set 2 Vairina until we see the booster set 1 Vairina.
Fair.
Booster set 1 is the one that's got claws and it's all splishy splashy in the air.
So, the triple rare is the cover card of the set.
Yes, that is all. Or is that the one with lightning?
That's the one with
Just
lightning.
keep talking.
And then there's one that looks like a card from Yu-Gi-Oh! I forgot, something Synchron. One of the Synchrons in Yu-Gi-Oh! It literally looks like it. And it's CB2 on play, or CB1 on place, draw 2, give it +5.
Oh yeah, that's the grade 2 that just came out. Right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that for me it looks like weird. No, it looks like some kind of synchron. Who cares?
It's exactly.
Regardless,
But
but think Vairina from booster set 1.
Yes.
Well, we know it's gonna be an overcharge because of the border.
Yes, we already see.
We know it's gonna be a grade 3. I have no fucking clue why they even gave it a Persona Rise symbol. I feel like that's pointless.
I mean, we said this before about like why the start deck backup grade 3s have these and everything else. Like at this point, they're giving every grade 3 Persona ride for some reason.
In case.
I don't just. That's an argument for a whole other day.
What if they invent a ride line for
a whole-
overdress?
That's all. We're not going down that way.
Rabbit holes.
But like we said before, the speculation is it's going to overdress over Trickster just for seeing the other 2 Vairinas. Now, since it's a grade 3, there might be a speculation that can overdress over one of the Vairinas, the grade 2s. But I still feel like it's going to be Trickstar.
What if depending on which one you overdress, it gets a different effect?
Now that would be interesting.
Because they look different, so why wouldn't they? Because there's a Zappy one, and then the Start Deck one, and there's a Zappy grade 3, and then the one that looks like he's coming out of a puddle.
I will build on that the fact of what the fuck would it do? Because you got to think of it this way: you got a Vairina that gains 10k and retire something. You got a Vairina that gains 5k and can draw you 2 cards. What the fuck is a grade 3 gonna do better than the 2 already doing?
What if it lets you, the grade 3 allows you to overdress just the grade 2? That way you can be an overdress without having to have Trickstar.
I guess
So
maybe.
my theory about this is that this Vairina is going to overdress in one of the Vairinas. For the simple fact, if you look at it, we have searchers for the trial deck Vairina. You have it either getting it from your deck or getting it from your drop zone with the order. But you can't search out the other Vairinas.
Yeah.
So why make them all these redundant ways to get this Vairina without, like...
Well, why didn't they make the trial deck one then a grade 1 and then the Vairina double rare grade 2 and then this thing a grade 3?
Reason I say that is because I think the reason they're making it so consistent to be able to get it back and everything is because the grade 3s are going to go over Vairinas.
That'd be cool.
I can see it.
Because that way, if you don't have a Trickstar target, at least you can just search your Vairina and overdress onto
You know
that.
what it honestly could do? You know what it honestly could do? Overdress over Vairina. Gain all of the abilities of your dress units.
Yeah.
That way, if you did overdress it over Trickstar and now overdress it over Vairina, You got 2 overdress, so you not only do you gain 10k in Soul Blast to retire something, but it also can't be touched, which is one of the problems that Vairinas are facing right now.
Mm-hmm. Also, like it also give you the abilities of the on places, kind of like what is it, Descendant did. Mm-hmm. So that way you can still get the draw 2s again.
That'd be cool.
No. I'm talking about just the original Vairina.
Just the original Vairina.
You just made the point. There's so much searches for the original Vairina.
Fair.
What's the point of, I'm talking about just the original. I will say this, regardless of how it overdresses, I feel like it needs the ability of this unit cannot be touched.
Yes.
Because it's like Horny Jail, this thing, that thing. Even fucking Orphis, like, okay, Soul Blast won't pop it. And it's so hard to get it back and so many resources to get it back.
2 cards to make it. It's 1 card to break it.
So while it will be stupid, it's staying on the board and it will be pain in the ass, I think it does need a form of no touchy-touchy.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, Dragon Empire only has 1 good grade 3 right now for your Vanguard, so it needs backup grade 3s to do better. Because the other one that came within the trial deck,
it really doesn't need this is going to be the backup grade 3.
That's what I'm saying though. This would make the most sense that the way your grade 2s can evolve.
Literally, while deck building, I realized there is literally no point of putting any other cards other than shield or boosters. Because more than likely, Nirvana is going to have overdress units either in overdress or just have the overdress ability in the fucking front row. Nothing else.
Unless they give us grade 1 overdresses, that way Nirvana can give them +10s.
Overdress units or...
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to be in the front row for Nirvana. Everything else is pointless to put it in.
Yeah,
so you just need shield or boosters.
Because doesn't the Vanguard recycle trick stars?
Yes.
Exactly. So like you just consistently can keep pooping them out to restart. I'd like it. I think that'd be really neat.
Wait and see. It's going to be like 2 more weeks.
Speaking of trick stars, so we got to see the
DSR.
Trickstar DSR, and we got to see
That
how.
promo one.
Did you see it?
I think it's got the main character and it's like on his shoulder.
So that's the DSR. That's the high rare pull for the set, alongside of the main grade 3, which is going to be shown I think Tuesday.
The main grade 3 is not going to be shown next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is literally just Nirvana is getting shown as a DSR on Tuesday stream, correct?
Yes.
So granted, it already got shown depending on when you fucking post this, but
Yeah, pretty much. But
Yes.
so we're also says at set 2 we're going to get one for Bruce and we're going to get one for Bastion.
What DSRs?
Yes, so probably going to see
that's in set 2.
and probably set 3 we're probably going to see the same thing. Get Ben for Magnolia and for Aurora Snow.
Love to see.
Well, we're gonna see lyrical Monasterio.
But how do you guys feel about these arts? How do you feel?
Cool. It's cool. Like legit, it just looks clean and it's nice. And if it's gonna have an even better foiling, it's like this is gonna be the cash cow.
It depends, I guess. Like, are they going to keep putting characters from the show in?
It's
like
Apparently, because the Bruce and the Bastion one are confirmed to be illustrations from the studio that's making the anime. So that's gonna be the DSR. So we'll see.
as a person who's not really watched it, I need to start watching Overdress. I hadn't watched any of the other Vanguards. I know I'm a heretic.
Wait, didn't you watch the first episode?
I hadn't yet.
Heretic!
I'm a
Heretic.
heretic. It finally popped up on one of my anime websites I watch. It popped up on the feed, so now I don't have an excuse to dodge it. It's right there.
So
It's right there for me, so I'll get to it.
At the time that this comes up, episode 1 will be officially out, and it'll be after recording. It'll be out tomorrow for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, because I saw on the on the website I was on, it's like episode 1, like raw. I'm like, what does that mean?
That means it's the Japanese without the subtitles.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, is that
Raw-
what you were going to make me watch?
No. Wait, what?
No,
I
what?
remember y'all posted it in the group chat.
Oh no.
No, that was the official premiere,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
which
So-
had English subtitles.
Yes.
Well, I can be patient.
I'll get it now.
It'll be okay.
But I'm curious though, because like we're supposed to be getting 2 new ride lines, and I'm assuming that the new ride lines are going to be new characters in the show. Otherwise, why make 2 more ride lines right now?
Honestly, I can see the 2 new ride lines being either another Dragon Empire, a Cater Sanctuary, or a I'm missing something here. Not Brentgate, not Stoicheia, Cater, Dragon. Oh, Dark States.
Forgot your own main.
Look, man, Dark States, Dragon Empire, or Cater.
Yes.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those 3 for the simple fact of the Star decks all have a ride line that are assigned to a character. The booster set has 2 characters, Brentgate and Stoicheia, that are assigned the ride line, which means the other 3, which we already have discovered, Eugene, Hexorb, and Barrow Magnus, their ride line, their arts are not connected.
Yes, because they're not characters in the show.
Exactly.
So I think that these new ones that are going to be bringing out are probably going to be more other characters in the show. Probably the more villainy characters at this point, because it's probably going to be in season 2 by the time they come out.
The bad guy.
The bad guy. So I'm assuming that these DSRs are going to be reserved for probably characters in the show.
Yeah.
Because that way they can put the character with the unit in the art.
Wait, DSRs?
Yes.
So the DSRs are Bruce and Bastion.
Yeah, I'm talking about for future sets.
Yeah.
Because they're going to keep doing this every set. Why not?
We don't know how they're going to do it. They barely started. That's a way too hard of
Because
speculation.
we know that they're going to have to do Magnolia and they're going to have to do Sarah.
There is no have to. There is no guarantee.
We've gone through the other ones by this point. Why not?
I'm agreeing with you. They probably should, but there is no guarantee or have to. This is for sure what we're talking about.
Fair.
Mr. Glass half empty, glass half
full.
No, I'm a realist.
One, what are your opinions here
I
before you
just
start
said
yelling?
that. Glass half empty,
that's
glass half full.
No. That's a pessimist. A realist is there's water in the glass.
yeah, ain't wrong. Correct. Captain Obvious.
All right, before we get some more him screaming, what's your opinions, Lon, about this?
No. I'm not screaming. The mic doesn't know I'm screaming.
He's not,
Not
screaming.
yet.
He's not screaming. He's excited.
He's excited, yes.
Passionate. Better word. I think the arts are cool. I mean, again, like I said, not really been watching the anime, so like,
Yeah.
but like, if it's anything like the SVRs have been in V, then I'm a fan. Like, you know, if the because the background's like super red on that one for the starter, it looks pretty cool. I'm down for those really big poppy colors that help.
We'll see Tuesday.
And they have this circular foiling pattern that goes with it.
I love stupid shit like that.
It's really, really over the top, like Pokemon rares.
Oh man, that's gonna be cool. But at the same time, I don't want a incredibly huge tax on them too.
I mean, they're probably going to be one per case or one in every other case.
Well, then I just don't care then, because if I get one, I get one. Kind of like when I got my SVR or my SP pack when we opened that case, and
We'll see.
If it happens, it happens. Cool. I can't go out of my way.
It's the same thing going for the ASRs back in V series. Like people that wanted ASRs, it's pretty much going to be the same pull rates.
That's actually a very interesting point you brought up. Are they going to do SP packs?
I'd like to see that. I'd like to rather know that.
Have they confirmed SPs for this?
Let me look it up while you either go for the next topic or.
Well,
because I know we
start
got the chance of everything being every common and rare being a foil.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
We have triple rare still. We have double rare still.
Good sir, there's 40 SPs.
There's 40.
Well, SP packs, here we come.
SP packs could happen.
There is no SP pack confirmed, but
hey, when you got that many SPs, man.
I mean, the SP pack would probably much be the red line at that point and something else.
That'd be cool.
Overtrigger SP, red line.
They're probably not gonna do it. They probably would have announced it if there was happening, but it's nice to dream.
It's nice to dream.
Well, it'd be cool if the ratios for SPs to be upped, you get more SPs.
No, that is confirmed. Something about SPs. There is one SP per box. I think that is confirmed.
I like that. I like lottery stuff, like that, but I like it when there's more guarantees for lottery. It's still random which one's going to be the SP. But I like there just be. I'm not wasting my money buying a box and getting no.
It's just like the overtriggers; they're guaranteed one per box.
Because I remember when we first got into V series and we were buying cases and opening them, I'd be like, oh, I pulled for my clan, and then get no SPs in the whole clan. I'd be like, at least I got the SPR guarantee. But I like the randomness more in my favor.
I think the SP is guaranteed, but there's also each display, so each box is guaranteed also with a overtrigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'm guessing overtriggers will have a special rarity to them.
They're overtrigger rares, but yeah. Speaking of overtriggers, we got to finally see the rest of the remaining overtriggers, and oh boy,
oh howdy.
So I'm just gonna, I guess
We'll start
one by one.
Bottom.
Started from the bottom.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
No. Yeah.
Let's talk about Brandgate.
At first, I didn't like it, and I'll be completely honest. I figured out why I didn't like it. I had so high expectations, and reading the other ones and reading this one was like, oh, that's it. But now that I actually look at it and think about it, and the decks that it's in, and the numbers, oh god, that's fucking strong.
You're always swinging with the Vanguard first in those decks.
It's gonna hurt early. Regardless of what you do, it's gonna hurt early. For most of the games that I played, Jail and Orphis, you always swing Riggers first and Vanguard last, because them ripping a defensive trigger, it's like, well, I guess I end my turn.
Oh,
but
I played it differently.
That's my playstyle. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But no. Once you get to grade 3, yeah, you're fucking swinging first always.
Oh, that's what you mean. Well, then, yeah, then we're playing it right. It's
Yeah.
just early game, yes. It's,
Early game is
Yes.
different. But no. Late game, you're probably swinging with Vanguard first. And if you rip it, like if you really look at it, let's say we take Horny Jail, for example. If you get everything correctly, you probably have the grade 3 that Soul Blast 1 jailed something and gained 2k, making it 15k. So that overtrigger rips it, and you have a 30k double critical unit, probably boosted by the fucking R2D2. So there's a 40k column right there. And the other unit is getting 100 million. Twice.
yeah, because power, or trigger power, and then double.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I think it's
And then
interesting.
if you go in the brain gate, sorry, let me finish this.
Okay.
So Orpheus is the same thing. The tokens have 15k power, so double it, 30s again. And now take both examples. If you Persona ride, they're 25s, double it. That's 50k columns, double critical.
It's bananas.
Exactly. So the overtrigger is actually fucking good. Now this is Magical Dreamland.
Oh,
Like,
no, he's going to say what I was going to say.
Magical Christmas Land.
This is
That's what
Magical
we call
Christmas
it
Land?
This is Magical Christmas Land.
You throw down. I know what you want to say. Like I just said, this is probably what I want to say. Is you go. Let's say you go second. You ride grade 1. You throw down a grade 1. You throw down a grade 1. You swing your Vanguard first. You rip the overtrigger. Not only they're taking double damage, but the other 2 columns are now double power and also taking double damage. And one of them is 200 million. You can literally kill someone on turn 1 if they don't guard.
in Magical Christmas Land, correct.
Now Alex's Magical Christmas Man is 6 damage kill.
Yeah, this is taking you from 0 to 6 in one hit. Because if you're on Seraph Snow and you got the triple drive off, and your opponent decides to 1 or 2 to pass, right?
Or
And
no
it-
guard.
Or no guard, regardless.
Not PG.
Yes, they can go crit trigger, over trigger. It's 6 damage right there alone. And you're taking it because it's obviously going to
Well,
get hit
you
through
need to
you.
find all your heals and your overtrigger now. Like, as
And-
many of them as possible to the top.
And say you no guarded this, right? Okay, cool. Well, you know guarded this. You don't have PG, right? Cool. You magically healed. Well, this one's over here is 200 million and also a double critical rear guard.
Now. Magical Christmas Man, that actually happening. There's a little extra step to it. Right now, we only have 4 triggers. Crit triggers to say, and we know the booster set's probably going to introduce more, so you're probably going to run fucking 8 crit in both brain gate decks. I don't see why would you run fronts.
To hell with draws too, because
Exactly.
like in Horny Jail you draw all the cards, and the other build you don't draw as much, so you can run like 2 maybe, and it's still just to keep the
But
consistency.
point
'Cause you have
stains
the
are going to have more crits. So
more hurt.
Expect to get crit sacked
all right,
really hard.
next one because we can talk about
Yes.
brain gate all day.
Let's talk about Keter.
I like it. I fucking
I
like
love it.
Like it's probably one of the most balanced overtriggers out there.
Yeah.
It's not stupid broken, and it's not terrible.
It's still R&D reliant because you still have to
It's
drive.
better than Dragon Empires.
Yes, it's better than Dragon Empires.
A lot of things.
But it also, people said this before, and I'll reiterate them. It has the most ceiling, but the lowest floor. Because
Correct.
if you drive that it's early, it's near useless.
I don't have any grade 1s to call on my grade 1 turn. Swing with grade 1, rip the overtrigger. Well, I dealt 2 damage and a draw card. But that's it.
Dang, it's like I just hit 2 crit triggers. Oh no.
Oh no!
Like on a full board with Magnolia, that thing is stupid.
You mean Bastion?
Watch the channel.
Magnolia?
We're talking
you
about
said
Keter.
Keter.
Yes,
I thought we were talking about Stoicheia.
I said Keter.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Keter too.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to retract everything now. Cater!
Yes.
Cater Sanctuary. Yeah, high ceiling, lower fucking.
Yeah, because
You don't have any rear guards, just like, well, this was stupid.
this is useless. I got 100 million. That's it. I dropped the draw card too, but it's pretty much like a drive check to trigger at that point.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
But oh no way! If you got like Bastion, and you got a full board of grade 3s, you're just gonna go ham.
like, look at it this way. In Hex Orb, if you see it on top, because you can stack your deck multiple ways, you're like, do I have grade 3s in hand? Oh my god, do I have grade 3s in hand? Pop them down.
You know it's coming when they do that.
it's like
You know it's coming.
in that deck you can make Magical Christmas Land happen.
Oh yeah.
Bastion.
No, you can Bastion too.
Bastion is magical Christmas Link because there's 2 things you can do. Now, if you're playing Bastion normally, you swing a rear guard. They take it whatever. You swing a Vanguard, hope to get a grade 3 to restand the rear guard.
Correct.
You rip the overtrigger. Cool. All my rear guards have dry checks.
And I've gotten 4 attacks in now.
No. I didn't rip a grade 3. All right, whatever. My other rear guard's gonna swing. It ripped a grade 3. And now I'm gonna stand it. Now this is gonna swing with twin drive. I got 6 drive checks and 4 attacks.
Or if you're going to be really ballsy and you decide to swing Vanguard first,
Can I?
go ahead.
Okay, so there's this one combo. There's this one
Hold
combo.
on. How many off tangents are we going off?
No,
We
this
got
is
food.
This is still triggers. Chill.
there's this one combo with Bastion where you swing with Bastion first and you hope to rip the overtrigger. Duh. You rip the overtrigger. You swing a rigger, twin drive. Let's say you don't rip a grade 3. You swing the other rigger, twin drive. You rip a grade 3. Stand one of the two that are arrested. And swing again. 8 drive checks in one turn with 4 attacks.
And your hand's stacked.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Good luck getting through it for the rest of the game.
Though granted, a lot of it's going to be grade 3s. But still,
All right.
it's still a lot of hurt. It's still a
last
lot.
That-
because the peanut guy was getting
Yes.
hungry.
The last one is Stoicheia. In my opinion, probably the best one.
Now back where I'm. No, that's the most balanced. No, I'm saying back where my previous opinion because
Yes.
I thought we were talking about Sokei.
Yeah, yes.
That is the most balanced one.
Yes.
It's not amazing and it's not terrible.
It's definitely easy middle ground for sure. It
Yeah.
holds middle. It's
It's
always
consistent.
good.
It's consistent.
But that's why I say it's the best, because at any point in the game you drive check it, you don't feel bad.
I'd say that the Dark States one is also it. Because yes, late game it feels bad to dry check it, but it's still fucking 10k and critical to Vanguard.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think Dark States is the best one to get early. Like,
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
it never feels bad.
It feels bad late game when they're already 5 damage.
Yeah.
Correct. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It has. I think it has the best ceiling though, because yes, it's only worse as the game gets longer. But
No, but Stoicheia, what I was talking about before with Magnolia. Perfect field, Magnolia. All right, not only and probably Persona, right? Not only did my front row gain 20k, I drew a card. Something's double critical. Something in the back row has 100 million.
Yep.
And I also healed one probably. Fuck. All triggers at once. Yeah, I'm okay with this.
And also, the best thing about Stoicheia's over trigger is no matter if you defense it or offense it, if you're at a high damage, you're going to heal no matter what.
Yeah. Now I do want to say this, and this is literally the last thing I want to say about the overtriggers, and then we can finish. The fact that all the overtriggers, except for Stoicheia's, complement all the builds. Look at Dragon Empire, Nirvana double swinging, that's good. Eugene
Chef's kiss.
double swinging, literally nothing happens. But who doesn't want to double swing Vanguard? Like it's so generic, it just works. Renegade, both Bear Magnus and Bruce benefit from it so much. Bear Magnus probably even more since it's triple critical and 33.
I know what you meant.
Dark States, yes, sorry.
Correct.
I'm getting shit mixed up.
It's okay.
Renegades, again, both benefit because you have like 15k units in your front row. They're just gonna get to 30 or 50 if you Persona road. Cater Sentry, you can stack it so you know it's coming, or you have grade 3, so if you rip it, you're dry checking like a motherfucker. Stoicheia, on the other hand, sure, you're getting all the triggers, but I feel like Magnolia benefits from that more than Zorga does. Because
Yeah.
Zorga is like, what's the point of giving 10k to the front row if one of my columns is getting 100 million?
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Like Stoicheia has the most effects, but it has like the least potential like game breaking.
Like Zorga is the only one that actually feels bad to rip an overtrigger with.
I do like how they handled, outside of Dark States and Dragon Empire, I do like how they handled these because it gives your opponent an incentive to play outside of their comfort zone.
Yep.
Because most of these want you to have a full board. So it has an incentive, oh, I have an overtrigger. But if I don't put a whole board down here and I rip the overtrigger, I'm going to feel bad because I didn't put down a whole board for it.
I tried that in our last game. It's better just to play normal, and if you rip it, you rip it.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ, it just hurts, especially if your opponent then goes for those units.
But it's still at the same time, it's like, cool, you're going to it's going to tempt players to play differently though. Because you're going to, players that aren't experienced enough, they're going to pick up the deck and go, okay, I'm just going to put my hand down because if I rip an overtrigger, I'm going to win right here.
Yeah. I mean,
There's people out there that high roll.
well, you also play the Brant gate that says you don't have to call a field. You get like after a certain point, you're
But
just
he's
like,
talking about also the early game.
yeah. I mean, true.
Like Zorga.
I mean,
It never, like, no. This is, what you said is only pertaining to the early game. Because in the late
Yes.
game, none of the decks don't fucking care because they all can make a front row.
Exactly.
correct. Yeah. I mean, it's still technically in its own way. It's this weird reverse Christmas land where like the worst possible scenario happens of where you rip it in the early game where you don't want to rip it. We can speculate and speculate, but like, I mean, worst comes to worst, you draw it. That's always the worst case scenario. You'd rather hit it at least, so you at least feels good. You feel like you had your anime moment, regardless of the fact. And that sucker didn't guard this with the perfect guard, and you're like,
You get the highest
get
high.
smacked by my giant trigger.
I do want to say one thing. Let's hope, especially this is for Cater, let's hope they don't introduce any card that says choose a card from your hand and put it on top of your deck.
Oh god, no.
No, yeah, because
To the extent of manipulating triggers, I think Hexa Orb did it best. And it doesn't need to go past that.
correct, because Hexahorb's like you can only stack these two kinds
Yes.
of triggers and nothing else. You can't stack heals, you can't
He's
stack
talking
draws.
about everything else. It literally says, look at the top card, put it on top or bottom. Look at top 2, put it on top and bottom.
Well, that's different. You have to get lucky and see it. It's not like if you can't like mulligan like at the beginning of the game, be like, oh, I got it. I'm just gonna keep this one card, put
You're not
everything
wrong.
back, and hope to just, and I'll hold this card until I get there.
Exactly.
You can't do it.
Then you got
can't do it.
Hexorb as well. It goes Persona Right. Cannabis one, Soul Blast one. I'm going to choose nothing to put on top and just triple drive
You
immediately.
literally just have a gun in your hand for your opponent, and you're like, all right, loading the chamber.
All right. I think that sums up our thoughts and opinions on the overtriggers.
Hope you guys like the Lon and Philip show.
Pretty much.
The occasional peanuts in the back.
Yes. Hopefully the video.
Put subtitles in.
I'll do something. Hopefully the video worked this time, and you guys can see us talking. If not, this is gonna sound really stupid when you hear this.
I'm going to probably say it didn't work.
Wow.
Wow, so hopeful.
Again,
I'm sorry, 3 out of 3.
Shut up, Peanut Gallery. Anyways, that was episode 4. Again, if you guys like this video, if you're watching us on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share this with your people. Friends, family, exactly. If
More enemies.
more enemies. If you're listening to this on any podcast like Anchor, Spotify, anything like that, I'm sure there's a subscribe in there somewhere, so you guys can listen to more of these. They'll come out there before YouTube, so I'll encourage you guys to go listen to it there first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Philip and Lon. Thank you guys for being in the podcast today,
absolutely.
Potato.
Potato.
and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.